Hey everybody, welcome for new subscribers. Welcome. And to everybody who's subscribing, thank you. I appreciate it. So I just spent 10-15, let's see, I don't know how long I've been working on these. These are not my files, but they were a Chevy Suburban. Did I delete it yet? Yes, I already did. Dang it. I was going to do before and after, but I forgot to do that. So, like I said, it was not my... The Suburban default ate my file. What I did is edit it to look cool. The one on the end, however, looks bad to the bone. But all I did is got rid of the tires and wheels. Didn't really care for the rims because it looked ugly. So then I put these little spoke ones that you see usually. And I just found a tire online that I can use in 3D print. I think it was on Thingiverse. Got it on there. Upload it. And sized it to this rim, which the Suburban looks killer. Now the one on the end, I took two different styles. I used the front tires and the back tires. I used the same tire here. Bam. One and only Chevy Suburban Dually. Always wanted a Dually. I'm hoping I hope I got the tires in line. I did like a little square box here and here. Make sure everything is in line on Tinkercab. It was a lot of work. I think I started on this thing around 6 or something like that. It's been a long while. It was a train. So I forgot this Suburban's in an angle, and I think it looks pretty cool. No matter what I try to do to get it out of the angle, like that, and the front tires need to go down, or back tires need to go up, something like that. But I'm just gonna leave it like it was. So I did a lot of editing. So there's this one Chevy truck right here that you don't really see, and I used the Dually back pieces off of that, scaled it down to HL, which is just the same size as Suburban, and then from there I scaled these down to the size, almost like that. These on backwards, but no, that's how it was on that truck. Sorry, the camera's like, eh. And you can see the rims here are actually a Dually rim, and that's what I used. And then I cut it and all that stuff, erased all that stuff, and used it to make a front rim. And that's how that Suburban became like that. It's pretty sweet. So far, that's what I've been doing. Tinkercab. I've done a lot of stuff. I made an even U-Haul box. I don't know why it doesn't look like that though. U-Haul box. Made a little boy just a little bit different. I added this piece on there, made it stuck on. That way it's easy. Combine, working on that. Ate my file, like this is my file. I made up from scratch. That was not fun. Not my file. The house ain't my file. The trailers are not. This is uploaded on Tinkercab. Rollback is what I custom made from a nurse on my. I took a rollback, edited the two files together. Trailers are files I took and edited and made it look like that. Same thing with this, a little bit smaller. Tires and everything. All this stuff I took and edited someone else's file. Like mailbox, I added a little post to make it up higher. These rims, same thing, just put them together because it's easier. I'm not taking credit for anybody's stuff, but this one I had to rework. My cousin Aaron, he made this himself. Same thing with this. I edited the cargo chainers and a 40-footer box trailer. That actually looks, if I can do this real quickly, make it look realistic. Had to edit, make it look real. That was pretty sweet. custom toolbox that I made, all open drawers. My cousin, his toolbox that he made at Craftsman. A camera card that I edited, made it a little bit better, more thicker, and his pins I had to redo for these. So I got that done. I have some Porsches I gotta do. So you can see the Porsches, and then all I gotta do is hit select all, scale it down to 54%. Because if it's HO stuff, I scaled everything down to HO because I already have an HO car. So what I done is take some HO cars and scale these down, kind of guess a little bit, and it worked out great. And now I need 4 of these rims, and all you gotta do is hit Control V, I think 3 times. Do I have it already for? And that's all you gotta do. And then I'll show you a quick trick in a second. So if you're doing tires and stuff, you can select, hit Control, and then you just click on it. And that's how you can do that. And then you can scale it or rotate the tires a little bit, like almost like a 45-degree angle. It works out better that way. And then you can hit select all, and it selects all the vehicles. Which I'm not going to do that just yet because that needs to be over here some. Because with the Mars 2 Pro, you have to be careful. You want to stay away from the edges and everything like that. So that way, when you're doing your build plate, or I'll show you guys here in a second for anybody who knows this or doesn't know. And then I always use hit select all, and it selects everything, and that's it. Done deal. Sometimes I go over it and look at it. If it's got too many around the tires, I take them away and always add about at least 3 supports around the tires if it doesn't have it. If it has 2, then you're good. Takes about an hour to do that stuff. Wasn't too bad. That's it. I was going to do the head rims, but I don't like the head rims for these sports cars. I have some motorcycles. I have a Datsun 620. This looks like that. No, it's going to make my box truck you haul out of, so it's going to be pretty sweet. I'll show you what I've been up to on the layout, or building for the layout. I'm in the process of restoring this old truck here, so it's pretty fun. But I have some McLarens over here, Lamborghinis and Ferraris. I think over here's Ferraris and Honda E. A little Honda or Ferrari F1's done. I got all this stuff done here. Then over here I got my abandoned track laid in. I don't know if I ever sold that or not. Got that all laid in. Now I'm going to be doing like some scenery work over here. Got this all blended in because I didn't have enough rock, and I don't know if Micro Marts has any more of this stuff. I think that's who sells this stuff. I could be wrong. I can't think what it's called anymore. But haven't done too much side on my hillside. Lately I had to repatch this up here because the board warped and I had to bring it back and it cracked up here, so I did that. Repainted it gray. Then I did some green to make it look like trees. In my head it looked good. So I told my brother he's gonna have to fix it again. I was like, I try to see what I can do with it. And down here it looks pretty decent. If you can add like the brown and stuff like that and make it look good. But I just told him I'm gonna make it a little bit different though. And I just told him I'm gonna make it like actual rock instead of have gray. And I told him like maybe like dirt kind of brown color to it, make it more better. So that's what he's going to do later. He's going to fix it for me. So thank you for that. And then I passed most of this stuff up as I can. That way when I do my scenery work, it doesn't take much to fill in the screws and stuff like that. That's why I see like screw marks. So that has nothing changed over there yet. Over here hasn't. Oh yeah, I have my road in, or at least my crossing. Everything works out great, looks great. I haven't really done too much. I have my road laid out where I want it. I gotta finish putting tape across here and there, that way I know where my road's gonna be. Got this a little patched in, and I'm gonna put like a little bit of dirt or stone over it, or maybe like a little bit of black, like tar, maybe actually be a little bit better, and then sprinkle a little bit rock on it. That way it looks authentic. And then I got my road here. all laid out. The reason why these are spaced out because I had screws to fill in and cover. That's why. I tried to get this a little bit better. That came out okay. I'm happy with it. This I'm really happy with, but this part, eh. So I got this road all nicely done, sanded out. Over here looks really, really good. Haven't drove any trains on this yet because I've been wanting to get my signaling work done first. And this one is kind of jinky up, but it works, so I'm not gonna really complain about it. This I had to do twice. I had it nicely sanded up, but I took my vacuum over to get the powder up, and it took it right off the board. So what I did, I scuffed it up, scuffed the wood really well, and it stuck better. At least I'm hoping. Then over here I got my tanks I did, and tan, which I like to tan a little bit more better. Looks pretty good. I like it. I'm happy with it. And I got most of my track laid out, so September 26th is the Foster Train Show. Or not train show. Yeah, Pink Train Show. And vendors and stuff like that coming. So I'm going to be buying, hopefully I can find a lot of flex track, because this is going to be all flex tracked in. That way it's all like this. And everything is all lined up. That's how I got my idea for my road. Where to put it. Idea for my scrapyard. Excuse me, Addison. And then I got all my trucks. So I don't know if I'm going to do the windows or not, because some of the semi trucks, they look like a pain in the butt. And there's people who do an amazing job on their resin printed semi trucks on N-Scale something on Facebook. And everything is going great. I've been slowly working on this, taking my time. Thank you to everybody's advice about it. And just going crazy on printing. Well, that is it for now. Nothing else has changed. These came out really good. These are starting to look a little bit better. So I'm guessing give it more days and it'll kind of lighten up. Oh, I can't think what you call them. I just got a new tank today too. Or not today. Last night I bought another tank. Paid like $3 I think for it on cuts. These were free on there, and I decided them to N-Scale. I can't think of what the other tank it was. A Panther. So here are these one trailers I did, but all I did is on Tinker Cab is cut them off a little cargo space and make them actually look like trailers. It looks pretty sweet now. So I'm gonna try those out when I get them a chance too. So he's got this opened up, which is pretty sweet. I like that. But I didn't notice until the first print. This was missing up in here. That little piece right there. Parts of the sidewall, as you can see, right there where the wall is at, how it's kind of misshaped because I didn't get it right. That's all missing. I had to patch all that wall in. The cab is kind of jinky. And I don't know how to fix the cab at all. So I'm just going to leave it. The combine had a big old hole, which I didn't notice. Behind the back is all gone on both sides. Underneath looks like that. So I had to fix all that, being really careful. I got all that fixed on Tinker Cab. I got the back walls like that, where you can't see that gap, all fixed. So now everything looks pretty good. That was awful. I don't want to ever do it again. But I had to make it a little bit bigger. But I'm going to try it one more time and see how it comes out. But I might just actually take this combine header and chop it. And just make it maybe a tad bit wider and just a tad bit taller. And make the combine, measure this combine, and then take the measurements from this to this new combine when this is all gone. Because with this, it makes it bigger or wider too as well. And I don't really want to do that. I want to make this one about the same size as this. That's the hard part. Well, we're back with an update real quickly. I got my roads painted. Gotta let them dry a little bit longer. And then I took this up because this side is done. Because this side looks pretty good. I mean, this looks really well. Cleaned up the tracks with a Q-tip. Or like ear tip, you know. You clean that up like that. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Now I have my road. It's kind of jaggy, but I don't mind. I had it nice and straight up until I don't want to touch this yet. It's drying, so I'm gonna let it really dry so it has a nice coat finish. Oh, is that a train? Yes, it is. CSX, I bet. Let's find out. Yep. That's cool. Very cool. So I got like I said, I got the roads done. Goes all the way up. Looks nice over here. But all I'm using is Dollar Tree paint. It's water based, washable paint or lavable, and not too bad. It's kind of thick. And I bought these at Dollar Tree too, and I just dump it in, take my paintbrush, dip it, and spread it out. But unfortunately, I had to get this up to get this all painted up. That looks great. This really came out nice. And then this side only goes up part way until I get my switch thrown in. So hopefully I can find some stuff at the train show. I need to do some more assembly work over here on this side, over here. Keep going, get this side finished up nicely, and then I'm gonna put more side grass up here, but I'm gonna get some bushes and stuff like that. I'm gonna set right in there and a little bit right in this area. A little bit of static grass, and the rest of it is gonna be kind of like bushy, kind of. And then I'm gonna do the same thing, put a little bit of bushes on this side to kind of hide the glue didn't stick. I think that'd be pretty sweet. I wish I could put some of my trees up here, because I think that'd be pretty sweet. But I can't, because it's too far up. But I could put one right here, but I don't know if that's, I believe that's correct size, but I'm not sure. Just draw a hole right there and just stick it right in the ground. And this one came out the best. Ooh, oh yes. DPU. Man, that looks awesome going by. Must be didn't have the trees in the way. Especially that big old thing. Oh, nice view. Better view. Then this is gonna go right here. And my other one right behind it. My lighthouse, which is nice and done over here. I thought that'd be kind of cool out there. That'd be kind of neat up there too. But I'm gonna make a nice little base for it right here, and it's gonna sit exactly something like that. It's gonna look sweet when it's done. I'm excited for that. Castle's in place right now. I gotta put grass up there yet. Kind of give it that cool theme. I'm not going too fast with the camera. This side came out really good. I like it. I'm happy with it. Now I just got to figure out where my parking lot's going to be here for the building. The building might be something like that, or I could have the building right here. But I need a parking lot for the customers to park so they can go inside the junkyard and look around. It's gonna be pretty sweet. So I might be more up here because my truck is gonna be right up in there, in the road, going right beside it to the roundhouse, the fuel station, go from there. Now I have what I got picked out. That way, when I get ready to do painting the windows, I'm gonna try to paint some of the windows, but I'll probably not. I'm gonna do the wheels though, at least. And over here, I'm gonna do all these. Ugh. But I still got all of those over there to do. And then the white needs another can of white. So that's gonna be getting done. That's it for right now. So today's Monday, Labor Day. So happy Labor Day to everybody. I'll see you all later.